What is going on, guys? Today we're going to be looking at Scream, Pique, and Chung will be in the morning, bright and early for that one. But both of them I thought was very good SBCs today. I thought in general, if you've not watched the 30-minute long video on it, I'll sum it up briefly. We've got two SBCs, mini SBCs. We have promo packs, prime gold players. All of the Scream cards are in packs now, so definitely go check that out. I still think the weight is pretty high up. Even in Prime Golds, which is 45k packs, it's only a 1.1% chance. I just think that's really, really low for cards that some of them go for less than 100k. For me, I don't think that probability should be correct. I think that it should be at least, say, 3 to 4%, maybe even 5%. And then obviously, in terms of Insigne, Aguero, Firmino are the higher ones that you don't get. But hey ho, we go with that. And then we did get these two SBCs. We got Scream Pique and Scream Chung, as you see in the team. And both of them I thought was very, very good SBCs. Pique's personally is just two parts. You get, what packs do you get? You get... Find out what packs. I know you have to give up an 84 rated squad with 1 in form and an 85 rated squad with 1 in form as well. You'll get a premium gold players and a rare electrum players pack. The SBC is coming in at 100 to 120k depending on which console you're on, and you get 55k worth of packs back. For me, I think that is exceptional value. You can't really argue with that. I think it's very easy to do. It's just simple. It's so simple, and I really, really rate that SBC for a 90 rated Pique. Yes, he isn't the meta centre back this year. He's not the pacey guy that's going to get you anywhere. But it's a very nice card overall. You whack a couple of different chem styles on him. Personally, an anchor, which is what I tried him, it gives him a 95 overall centre-back feel. If you went with backbone, it gives you 94. Shadow gives you 93. Sentinel gives you 96. I think personally the Sentinel's nice. It will give you mad defending and physical stats. But personally, that pace definitely needs that little bit of an increase. With anchor, you'll get it up to 77, which, to be honest, for a centre-back, that isn't bad at all. Looking at the cards overall, though. So obviously he is Spanish, Barcelona, and one of the OG centre-backs in the game. Him paired with Ramos used to be the pairing of absolute dreams. You used to be able to get, I think it was 90 Ramos, 90 Pique, or 89 Ramos, and whatever Pique. They both were fantastic, and it's nice to see that obviously Ramos is still pretty good on this game. I do think he's taken a little bit of a drop compared to last year, but I still think he is very, very meta in the game. Pique, on the other hand, his base card is atrocious this year. There's no pace on it. Obviously, it's still 88 rated, so it's still a nice rating, but it's 56 pace on him is clearly not good enough for this game. He has been given a 16 plus pace increase, 2 defending, defending, shooting, passing, and physical, and 11 dribbling increase. So very, very nice throughout the card. He's a 2-star skiller with a 3-star weak foot. Again, I don't see it too much of an issue. It's nice to always have the weak foot. I think that for me, again, depends on how you're playing with your centre-backs. If you've got 3 at the back or 5 at the back, it all depends on what you're playing. If you've got 5, personally, I would venture out a little bit more with a centre-back. But even then, you wouldn't be going too far enough to say that you're going to need that weak foot to at least 4 or 5. It's just not going to happen. He is right-footed, and he does stand at 6'4", so he is quite a tall centre-back. Always good for them heading. Even though his jumping isn't incredible at 76, he's still got 86 heading accuracy, which is always good enough. He has a high attacking work rate with a medium defensive. I think that's perfectly fine. Personally, I didn't notice him going up too much. I thought he was relatively in position most of the time, unless you dragged him out. So I can't argue with that one bit. Looking at a few of his stats then. So obviously we've already established his 72 pace with 81 sprint speed and 61 acceleration. And it's getting there. That's the main problem with him. It's actually going to get the ball, to start running. That can be a bit of a slow start, but once he's up to speed, he's actually not that slow, to be honest. I think the major issue with him is his turning circle. Obviously with a low agility and an even lower balance, he does take a bit to turn, and he is a bit a bit like a truck when turning around. So you always want to make sure that if you are making the tackle, you've got to be 100% certain. Otherwise, just jockey with him. He was fantastic jockeying with me. Really, really good at kind of containing the attack more than anything. Good at blocking, good at intercepting. I wouldn't go lunging in with him. If I was doing that, I'd be doing it with someone like Lenglet, Umtiti, Lucas Hernandez. Even Ramos to an extent can do it because they can recover a lot quicker than Pique can. Looking at a few of his stats, some of the odd stats that you've got, 99 composure, which is incredible, really, really nice on the ball, and you really notice a difference. I do notice that he is very composed, and exactly what it is, very composed on the ball, 98 reactions, which is always good for an intercepting centre-back, 95 ball control, which again goes really well with the 99 composure, and then defensively, 91 interceptions as well as defensive awareness, which is 100% true, 90 standing tackle and 88 sliding tackle with an anchor that goes up to a 98 rated defending. That is insane. 77 pace, 98 defending and 86 physical. Wowee. It gives him 86 jumping, 94 strength and 87 aggression. The guy with an anchor on is absolutely formidable. And that's the main reason why I say go ahead and get yourself this card. For 100k with 55k worth of packs back, you're probably spending at a max 70k. That's a real max that you get nothing in them packs. But there's always that chance that you could pack someone worth 100k. You get a Scream card, you're guaranteed at least 30 to 40k plus, as I think that is the lowest what someone's going for. And I think 100% this SBC is 100% worth it. I know I keep saying it's worth it, but that is how much it is worth it. Just go do it, go do it, go do it now. Pause the video, come back, go do it. Tell me you've done it down below. But 100k for him, 9 out of 10 personally I've given him for value for coins. I think in general, the card is phenomenal. I really, really rated this card. I do think Ramos is better. I do think Ramos is better in this game, mainly because of the meta. I think if it wasn't for the meta and I kind of just solely went on centre-back ability, I think Pique would edge it on defensive ability. But because how Ramos is in this game, he appeals to the meta in this game. So personally for me, I think Ramos has got that better skill set. Chiellini on the other hand is a Pique base card. Usable, but not always the best. It's kind of an outdated card now. They're still the high rated, but the pace has taken a hit. The defense is there, but the pace is what matters in this game. And unfortunately, that is the case. As I think that was FIFA 10 or FIFA 12. It used to be the pace, but it is what's in this game, and they just can't keep up with the players. When you go in against someone like Salah, Mane, Aubameyang, you can't afford to have a centre-back that has 60 or below pace. It's just not going to happen. Even 70 can sometimes be a struggle when it comes to going against these players. So that is the sad truth of the matter at the minute. But Pique, I think 100% with that anchor on, is an absolutely incredible card. So I have given him a 7.5 on foot champs. I didn't want to put it too high because there is still centre-backs that I would prefer. Ramos is good. Militao for the moment is fantastic as a budget centre-back. Umtiti's brilliant. Lenglet is brilliant. I need to try Varane out as he's another one that's going to be going into the team at some point, and he's going to be incredible. Van Dijk, if you go to the icons, you've got Nesta on the foot swaps. He won't cost you anything if you just do the foot swaps, the icon foot swaps. There's plenty of centre-backs that you can go with this year, and I think a lot of them, even Lucas Hernandez is an absolute incredible 84 rated centre-back. You just can't argue with that, as well as pairing up with Akanji, another great budget centre-back. But I think Pique adds that rating for me. He's a nice rating card for 100k, and that is basically all I'm looking for, is a nice high rated centre-back to go with Ramos. And even though I may swap him out every now and then, I think I'm going to try him in this foot champs, see how he goes, and then if not, I might go ahead and purchase Varane to have a look and see me through the rest. And I've given him an 8 out of 10 for the overall. Personally, if he does manage to get a team of the season this year and he can go anything like this card, then I think he's going to be absolutely phenomenal. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more content, because Chong is coming out tomorrow around about 10, 11 o'clock. I'm going to schedule an upload because I'll be at work, but definitely come back to check that one out, as again, another very good SBC this week, or today in fact. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, make sure you come back for more, and I'll see you all for the next one.